And what's going on, you bastards, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. Thanks to the creators program for Gekishin Squadra, which I'm a part of, they have released the information, the kit, and all that stuff for the newest character here. That will be... who is it? Do we know? We already know. It's TOPPO. God of Destruction TOPPO. So he's got his little flash with the Justice Flash, or might be different. And there's this goofy tornado move. There's little itty bitty sphere destructions that can hit multiple enemies. And then his ult. Oh, let's be real here. First off, this guy looks like he should have been a tank. I'll just say that. So this is the third character for season 1. They released already Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is a damage character. Super Saiyan Gotenks, who is a technical character. And now we're coming out with this second damage character for season 1. What they're going to do for season 2, and no idea yet. They should lead off with the tank. That would be ideal, right? But like ideal... I don't know, like a tank, damage, and then a technical? I don't know. Anyways. So, yeah, God of Destruction TOPPO doesn't seem to go base form, just as God of Destruction. And then he is a damage character. A God of Destruction who deals constant damage through branding enemies with marks of destruction. Sees victory for your team while denying enemies their escape and steadily whittling away at their strength. So it seems like TOPPO is doing damage over time, or DOT damage, right? Well, damage over time damage. Yeah. DOT. So preventing their escape. Does he like lock people in place? I'm spoil free myself. When I see that shit on Twitter, I just scroll by. I could have posted that stuff all like frame 1, but I didn't this time because in the spirit of the content creators program, I'm making a video of it. First. All right, so passive. I won't be fighting for justice any longer. Applies movement speed up to self when moving towards an enemy. Enemies with marks of destructions. The effect is greater the more marks of destruction stacks there are. So it looks like with that one ability, you get 1, and then his... okay. So his rush attacks seem like they don't... okay, speaking of rush attacks. A physical attack extends the duration of mark of destruction and shortens skill cooldowns. Super attacks excluded. I might refer to super attack as ultimate. I'm just used to League of Legends and I don't know, some other games out there. When hitting an enemy with a marks of destruction. Shorten cooldowns more when the target is an enemy hero. Oh, I guess versus a neutral boss or something like that. The more mark of destruction stacks there are, the more cooldowns are shortened. Okay, so hopefully it's not too bad because TOPPO just always having his abilities up, it could be problematic, I guess. So you see the little indicator right here, 2, with, I don't know, is that like Dispo or Beerus? Probably Beerus, says destruction energy, God of Destruction stuff. Yeah, probably Beerus. And it has a 2 right there. Yeah, okay. And it is doing more damage to more stacks, you know, with this rush attack. Destructive Flash. Okay, Destructive Flash. Fires a barrage of enemy blasts in a set direction, applies marks of destruction to enemies hit, and can move while attacking. I just got out of work. I'm trying to do this real quick, and then I got my side job to do, let people's dogs out and stuff. So if I'm rushing, I do apologize. So this is his Demolition Tornado. So this is kind of like, I don't know, Pride Trooper TOPPO would stand on people's shoulders and just twist them away. So I guess he ain't doing that no more. So rapidly rotate to deal a series of strikes to the surrounding area. Applies marks of destruction to enemies hit and deals more damage the more mark of destruction stacks there are. Can move while attacking. So that is applying the marks of destruction. I want to see the like enemies move because it says it prevents their escape. Does it? I don't see a slow status though, so I wonder what this preventing escape means. Sphere of Destruction tempered. So this is like little itty bitty one. Assume a fighting stance and unleash unavoidable energy blast. Okay. That against nearby enemies who attack during it. Applies market destruction to enemies hit. Gain extra HP as well as energy defense up in the stance. The more you are attacked while in the stance, the more damage dealt. Oh, it's like a little counter move. Huh. Okay. So, okay. Going back to this, it's like, it's just interesting, right? Because it's, hey, I'm a damage character. On this ability, I'm gaining HP and then as well as energy defense up. So that's referring to like the physical attacks and then like energy attacks, like, you know, with key blasts and stuff like that. So he becomes tankier, we'll say, and he counters based on how much, like, the damage from that is how much he's been hit. Okay, that's interesting. So it's just like, hey, don't attack the damage guy. I was like, well, you're supposed to attack the damage guy. I wonder how long that lasts for. Massive Sphere of Destruction. So we'll just let it play real quick. Yeah, that looks... That is massive. Okay, yeah, like in the showcases, it could be a little misleading. You never know what, like... Yeah. All right, so... Unleash a Sphere of Destruction energy in a set position. The sphere contracts on impact, finishing with an explosion that deals extra damage. So there's like multiple instances of damage that are dealt from it, not just like, here's one, bam. Like if you get hit by a boom, if you dodge it, then you take no damage at all. If the enemy has market destruction when hit by the explosion, the entire market destruction stacks will be consumed to deal extra damage. Deals more damage, the more stacks there are. Okay. Oh, it's showing the difference right there. Okay. So that says 14,000 right there from that last explosion with the Goku with stacks. This Goku doesn't have stacks. Does like about half. Okay. So you don't want to just whip out the ult willy-nilly, right? So you want to build up the stacks first that apply damage over time. And then you want to just like pop this. And dude, I can see that being a problem. I don't know. So they only show this up to 2 times. Yeah, I don't see anything talking about how many stacks they could have. I'm assuming 2 based on what we're seeing right here. So, and this is TOPPO getting the Dragon Ball. You don't stand a chance against me. Dude, he's got such little legs, man. His legs are tiny. I mean, still massive, still larger than my torso, but like, goddamn. And pivoting from TOPPO, I'm just releasing or showing all the stuff that was newly released. This is for the tank roll of finishing emote. So that's a legendary dual finisher while you're playing as a tank. I think they already have one for, is that damage characters? I forgot what the like original one is for. And this is all of TOPPO's normal outfit alternative skins. Some of these be looking not terrible, actually. Some of these be looking pretty good. We'll go back through them. I kind of like, I mean, this one's, it's kind of ugly, but it's kind of good too. Yeah, it's all right. All right, and TOPPO's start emote, which is a legendary. Whoa, dude, that, not gonna lie, I'm just blowing that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And then you also have the Gammas. Justice is on our side. It's go time. I will say, I've went against, well, like one Gamma player that was insanely good, but all the other Gammas that it seems like when they're on my team, holy shit, man. And then we have TOPPO with his fly-in. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's the epic start. And then we have his rare start. So, yeah, rare is less than epic, and then there's legendary. So, like, you know, it makes sense. And if you guys are interested, here's his idle animation. Yep, he sure is idling. Dude, he broke the screen, man. What the hell? He broke the screen. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Looks good. And this is the epic MVP. Look upon the power of destruction. Then rare MVP. Nothing else matters. Only destruction. So looking pretty good there. The epic victory emote. And then rare. Okay, with all of that stuff aside now, final thoughts on TOPPO. I guess it really depends on, you got to see his actual, like, in-game performance, right? Because it looks like, you know, he can have some, like, cool abilities and stuff like that, but it's like the damage numbers aren't there. Like, you know, it's kind of like, it's hard to tell. You have to really be mindful of keeping your the mark of destruction stacks up, or else you're really gonna fall. But you won't be doing as much damage as you should be doing as the damage roll. Whether or not it's like extremely pertinent, like maybe you'd be doing like great damage without worrying about those marks. But it seems like obviously, like damn near all of his abilities apply the marks of destruction, so it should not be that hard to keep them out or like whip them out. Just like I think the biggest thing is to not just like don't lead with just your ult, because you'll be leaving a lot of damage on the table if you do so. Like how it happened here, right? Where that's how much damage you did with 2 marks of destruction against that Goku, right? And then against this Goku, yeah, that's how much you did. Major difference. Almost doubled the damage there. But anyway, bastards, let me know in the comments down below what you think about God of Destruction TOPPO. It's hard to judge these characters without seeing them in-game. Be sure when he comes out, I will be giving him a go. And if you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe if you like the content that was provided. Again, thank you to the Gekishin Squadra content creator program. And I will see you bastards in the next one. Take care.
But first, hi there. If you liked what you saw, thank you.